So, 1st of October, White Rabbits. Spirit's done something unusual today. It doesn't often do it, but it has done it before. They give me a theme tune to a TV programme. Far too young to know it, but I know of it. It's Hancock's Half Hour. It's on British TV, so there's no lyrics. So it's not the meaning of the song. So it must be something to do with someone who liked the programme or whatever it is that Astro DJ tells me to write in the message. So you will have to look in the comments. There's no clues in the song. And it might take a while. Weird, but they're never predictable, are they? So let's see. It will be people of a certain age, I think, that remember it, because it started off, I believe, on radio and then went to television. So it's not a recent programme, it is a very old one. There can't be many left that remember it. So let's see. Today's card is the Magician. So it's about positivity. It's about casting your spell with your thoughts, words and actions. So make sure you keep it positive. It's either miracles or criminals. And there it is, right at the top. Not the one that they picked, but right at the top. So it's in the sweet spot. So positivity, miracles happening, medical matters healed, issues with siblings and hands, arms, shoulders, all positive. Communication is the key with it. It's Gemini energy. We'll have to see what Gemini's doing in the chart, if anything. And we've got that confusion again, that brick wall. Somebody deliberately blocking your path, trying to confuse you. It's those born 1966 plus or minus 12, the year of the horse, February to February. Children, travel blocked. Something new is waiting. You've got the green light for it, but they're blocking you. Firmer foundations, study, universities, 3-year courses, new businesses, anything new. So the 19 is blocking negative energy. And we have 3 years, teamwork, something that's built on firmer foundations, green light. Spirit are giving you the red rose. So you could have put a rose in a coffin. You might have planted a rose. There is a rose connection. It might even be the name Rose. We have Sagittarius energy. Somebody's been through it. Been through the blacksmith's forge and battered and battered and battered while you learn some hard lessons. Know that you will come out the other side stronger. It's addictions. It's bad habits. It's imbalance. It's impatience. And again, a Leo is mentioned in the negative. Also Scorpio, Sagittarius, the 14. Confusion, deliberate lies. Unable to sever these ties. Because somebody wants to win no matter what. They will cut their nose off to spite their face. They don't care who gets hurt as long as they win. What they don't realise is nobody wins this sort of fight, and everyone will regret it, and it could get violent. But it has to happen before you can move on, because this is a 5, add the 1 to it, that's a 6. There is problems within the home and family life. No celebrations, a delay. A house move can't take place yet. And yet someone is successful. Someone is gloating. So it looks like this person has managed to block your path and stop you when spirit wants you to go. They are gloating. Miracles can happen, but you have to stay positive and realise and see that you are being held back or blocked by something or someone that intends to win no matter what. So, today may be a positive day because the card is positive. You have to stay positive within this situation and then come out a winner. Don't let these people block you. Because Spirit are giving you the green light. Anything new that you build or begin, especially business or finance or career, it will pay off within 3 years. So the money may be there, but there is nothing else about this situation that is positive. Yeah, your wishes and dreams can come true, but you have to face the chaos head on. Don't dim your light for anyone. Don't let them stop you. 17. Aquarius energy. It's about the ankles and the legs. Hope, healing and freedom once you face this chaos with a positive mindset. Yeah, it's a heavy burden though. Some of you know that it's not going to be easy. And we have the 6 again. So there are those who will see, those who will never see, and those who see when they're shown. Money doesn't grow on trees. You need to have equal reciprocity. What you give out is what you get back. So stay positive. Stand on your own 2 feet. Financial and emotional independence. Yeah, raise things to the ground, even if it brings you to your knees, because you will rise like the phoenix if you do. Long-standing problems settled. Health issues or problems, dental problems, need to be settled now. But somebody is brushing things under the carpet and pretending everything's all right because they want it to be their way. 16. Electrical water problems. Disaster averted. Yeah, you need to release and let go. All these falls, you're almost there, ready for the change. And walk away. Don't be stubborn, don't be greedy, don't try and control others. This nightmare needs to be over, so you have to stay positive. There it is. A passing, a betrayal. You're brought to your knees, so when you are, you're going to feel really low. Don't do that, because it's happened for a reason. Face the chaos. This is an end to pain, physical and emotional. It could be. There are medical issues, dental problems, the legs and ankles, operations. But this ends the pain. You're leaving the misery behind. Keep saying that. There could be a passing, but if so, it will be a release. It's a nightmare situation. There's no denying this. And there is somebody deliberately working against you. Don't try and control this because you can't. Somebody doesn't want to see what's right in front of the face. And they said this yesterday. If you don't look and see, it'll be too late. Yeah. Something, an issue from the past is rearing its head again. It could be child abuse. It could be children involved. It could be someone from the past returning, that it didn't end well or didn't bode well. And somebody's overthinking this, making a mental prison for themselves. They can get out of it, but they refuse to. And it's all because of money, security, family finances, which may come to an end anyway. Yeah, you have to love yourself first. Nurture yourself. The Scorpio energy is about Scorpio cuspers. So an early Scorpio Libra, a late Scorpio Sagittarius. Fill your own cup. Nurture yourself like your mother would. It's about shared resources and the reproductive organs. So there could be surgery there on your reproductive organs. But you have to face this chaos head on, and then there will be hope, healing, freedom. Twice the saying, your wishes and dreams are coming true. The problem being, though, that someone has to go through something first. 17 Aquarius is positive energy. Yeah, because this has been a nightmare. It is a nightmare. Sleepless nights. Love has left the building. There is no love there. But somebody refuses to take action. So somebody is almost at that point where they see things, but they're deliberately being confused or lied to. Lies, deceit, and theft. Possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, younger energy, or lack of communication, and not severing ties. So somebody's stuck because they refuse to see what's really going on. The moon, the number 2, soul. So your soul is trying to tell you it's time to move on. You are not thinking about spiritual matters. You're thinking about financial losses or problems, which we all are, and you've been distracted. You're not seeing the truth. Oh, sorry. So the number 2 could be very important. Birthdays, addresses, appointments. It is the High Priestess, the 2 or 29. The tarot reader, the psychic, the medium. The one who knows everything but says very little. The name Teresa could be important. All things must come to the soul from its roots, where it is planted. What does your gut say? The moon, which is the full moon, is on the 9th, and we have a partial eclipse in Scorpio, so that could be important, on the 25th. I think it's the 25th. It governs intuition and self-protection. Its placement by sign and house indicates those areas to which we are most emotional and sensitive. The moon represents what is felt instinctively and what is at the core of our emotions. In the astrological chart, the moon is our soul. It shows the intimate side of who we are. It represents security, the home we grew up in, which is no longer secure, and the need to hide away and recoup your energies. It's the female principle that is darkly moist and yielding, so the moon can signify our relationships with our mothers as well as pregnancy, reproductive organs. It also signifies our grandmothers and even old age, so geriatric issues could arise when this turns up, so knees and bones and teeth. Crowds belong to the moon, but also shyness, reticence, and things that occur in the darkness. So, sleepless nights, nightmares. The moon shows how we respond emotionally and what we feel most deeply. Some believe the moon represents who we are in secret and also memories from who we were in the past. There's the past. The moon is our most innermost selves. Do not be shy and allow yourself to shine. Twice they've told us, don't dim your light, shine your light. Don't let anybody dim your light. The card indicates fluctuations in your life. The moon changes signs every 2.5 days, so 12 different moon combinations mean great variation. But the moon is the side we keep concealed. In a horoscope chart, when the moon has many aspects or is the most elevated planet in the chart, it's considered to have a strong influence. The lunar influence can indicate a future fame, yes, governing the masses and what is likely to be popular. You may have trouble controlling your emotions, yes. Imbalance. And you may want to do things that are safe, yes. You're very sensitive and must gauge any feelings before entering a room or being with people you don't know. You like working alone, but you are also dependent on how others are responding to you now. The arts, helping professions suit you best. You would do well working with people with mental or emotional problems or anyone who needs counselling. You may need counselling. It's also a good time to rely upon your imagination and pay attention to your dreams because Spirit are trying to contact you. When this card turns up in a reading, all is not as it seems because it is being obscured. What did I say? Somebody is deliberately trying to, yes. Can you see the lights flashing? Yes. We've got to a point that they want us to know. Okay, Spirit, I'm saying it. Give me a chance. When the card turns up in a reading, all is not as it seems because something is being obscured. You may have lost direction or that you don't have all the information to go forward. There is much you are sensing, but you may be hesitant to act. It may look as if it's difficult to cut through the fog and get to the real truth. Yes, it does. Where's that Ace of Swords? There it is. It's difficult to cut through the fog of a situation. Substance abuse. Yes. So, someone may have passed through substance abuse. Are you dealing with it now? Or any addictions to an old way of doing things, a lifestyle, anything that's bad for you. Substance abuse issues may touch your life, but not necessarily you. After growing close to someone, the energy may feel smothering and restrictive. Insecurities may arise, and there may be feelings of paranoia. We love our moon, though. She makes us feel safe. So someone's emotional clinginess may be an issue. After all, it tells us to hang on oftentimes after we should have released something, well past its sell-by date, from our lives, and just given up. But no, the moon chimes in, hang in there, it will get better. It's not going to get better. You've got to face it. It's important not to accept any false pictures and misapprehend the truth. Like with the Neptune card, there it is. And the moon. Deception is possible. Things are cloudy right now, and it's a good time to open your mind to visions as well as appreciating women's wisdom, intuition, finding your feminine side, bringing out your visions and talents in a more public way. As shy and tentative as the moon is, she represents fame and crowds. When you think of the moon, think mystery, birth, tribes, unanswered questions, and sometimes sudden fame. Someone from your past, yes, is about to re-enter your life. Any romance that starts now will be strange but compelling and even familiar. An important meeting for you will occur in the evening hours. Pay close attention to the energies that swirl around you. It's a good time to rely upon your gut instinct. Morrigan, 24. Power, courage and strength is being given to you by the Crow Woman. Interesting fact, the crow is on my mum's maiden names, coat of arms. So look for the crow. It's a very important sign. There she is, Morrigan. The goddess of death, Scorpio. As frightening as this sounds, the Morrigan may be one of the oldest Celtic goddesses and should really be seen as the keeper of death. So we've got Scorpio, we've got the end of something. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. I'm walking away, the misery of the past is over, the nightmare is over. Endings. She helps with the transformation. She is also seen as the healer and the triple goddess due to her many aspects of maiden, mother and crone. I met her on a journey once and she was gentle, caring being. Her message to me was this, as she drew what looked to be a medicine wheel in the sand with the moon cycles around it. There is war within peace and peace within war. The two are independent, like all cycles, just like the yin and yang. War is not to be feared. It is a natural part of life. So, we may be at war with ourselves or in a wider global community. The Morrigan comes into our lives when we really need some strength to make something happen. You know when enough is enough. The power you get from this kind of situation is exactly what you need to propel you forward in your power to get what you need. So when you're brought to your knees, you've nothing to lose. That's a very dangerous person. The power to get from that kind of situation is exactly what will propel you forward in your power and get what you need. This is a time to stand your ground, dig your heels in and be firm about what you believe and desire. Go after what you want and do not let anything stand in your way. The Morrigan shows us how to look at our shadow self. It is there for a reason. It's not necessarily all bad. It's the stuff you need to fight with. Go after what you want and do not let anything stand in your way. The Morrigan shows us how to look at our shadow self, the aspect that we keep in the dark or are afraid to look at. She shows us that in the shadows lies our strength. It's not our weakness. We may have been told in childhood that whatever it is we shouldn't do. It's not right. It's not nice. Now is the time to let that shadow side be seen. The Morrigan also shows us that what we perceive to be negative may actually, a negative situation may be exactly what is needed to create peace or desired outcome. So you need to face that chaos head on. Just like some forest needs to fire to regenerate, so too is death and destruction needed in our lives in some shape or form. Death doesn't need to be a physical death, but it can be an ending of some sort, something that makes it final. If you face a situation you don't understand, say thank you for it. Why? Because it is in your life for a reason, a lesson, an ending. It's not until the battle that we come to understand the gift that it brings. So this massive argument, possibly even violence, may push you to the edge. You've finally had enough, and now you're going to walk away. You're not going to take this anymore. So, it's not going to feel good. They've told us this, haven't they? And we've been trying to avoid it for a long time, whatever this is. But it has to happen for your whole life to change, miracles to come true. So, mixed bag, isn't it? But at the end result, they keep telling us the end result will be a miracle. Something we never thought we could have, never thought we could do. Shine your light. Don't dim it for anyone. Go with the flow. Water does down river. Do not hurry. There's no rush. You are growing as a person, as a soul. The tallest oak tree once started as a seedling. Don't be afraid to start something new, because it will pay off. Very interesting. Yeah, 12th house of prisoners, 7th Libra, and it's karma. So, court cases, marriages, partnerships, balance, patience. The 12th house is the prisoners, the return, somebody making recompense for what they've done in the past. The feet and toes, prisons, institutions, the return, karma, which is what that is. Family secrets, hidden enemies, a reconnection, confinement, reparation, sacrifice, surrender, institutions, and the collective unconsciousness. Put your boundaries in place and learn to say no. And it's karmic rewards, I believe. I'm hoping it's karmic rewards. It might be there. Yeah, karmic rewards for a change. That's good. So your North Node. So look to see what your sign is in your North Node and maybe watch that video. That's the South Node. North Node in Libra. The path of relationship. The soul is learning how to be an equal partner in relationship. So equal reciprocity. What you give out is what you'll get back. So that the needs of each party is taken care of in a balanced and interweaving of souls. But some people will never treat you as an equal. North Node in the 12th house. The urge to get off that karmic roundabout. To reach a state of grace. The soul may deal with considerable karma, collective or personal. So this is a karmic situation. It has to happen. They're putting it on your path. Your destiny will be decided by the decision you make and the consequences of it. But don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Don't dim your light, because now is the time. If you're ever going to get what it is that you want, it's now. Enough is enough. It's time to end this and go for what you really want. Thanks for listening.